just having a recap of Unit 1 and Unit 2 in a block 1. Have you seen the index of paper once? You can go with that one. Okay, block 1. What is a personality? The meeting is being live streamed. Yeah, got it. Thank you. So a recap of a previous class, like a Unit 1 we are having. So personality, we have learned about that and its development, skills, and enhancement. And Unit 2, we have talked about understanding ourselves, Mr. Self-understanding, how to understand yourself was our concept the last time. And in a Unit 3, what is interpersonal skills we have discussed, all about our working with the people and what is our ability and character traits we are having it out. Means what skills we are having that we have discussed. And manners, attitude, courtesy, habit, behavior, all these things comes under the with relationships and other things out. So we have discussed this one. Now, here we go for today's class then. We'll be having the other one slide. Today's class I'll be sharing you it. Now you see we are having this one today. And please take out your knowing your emotions. Page number is your 42 to 60. Can you see this, everyone? So Unit 4, know your emotions. So what is that point that we should know our emotions? Sometimes we may be serious, sometimes we are happy. Why we are getting happiness and why we are serious? Sometimes we are very having like a bad temper we have. Why do we have that things? So let us see that one now. Now coming to that one, feeling a state that involve a pattern of a cognitive or psychologically and behavioral reactions to events. Means according to the events, according to the situations. Yes, anyone? Can I? Any problem? Are you audible?
Good afternoon, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes. Now I increased my volume. Is okay now? I hope I'm very audible. Good audible now.
Yeah, it is audible only, sir. You can carry on.
Yeah, please.
Yes, sir.
So here, feeling states that involve a pattern of cognitive. Means whatever in our brain, we have a certain pattern we are having. We are having from our childhood, we are having this type of a pattern. For somebody have given some word, which is you don't like that one. Means it is disturbing your pattern psychologically, where it is psychologically disturbing you, your cognitive and your behavioral reactions to events. Is whatever you are having in that time, you'll be reacting towards that one. It's a positive or a negative. If it is a positive, you'll be very happy. Oh, thank you, sir. You are a very good person. If I say, sir, thank you, sir. Thank you. So when we give that one, you are a very bad person. What is this type of character you are having when you become serious and you're having a bad experience of that one? That is associated with particular pattern of physiology activity. Means whatever the activities you are having, you will be showing your activity at the time. Now here, we say that René Descartes, he has given that derivations about human beings' emotions he has given. Let us take out of page number 42. Please take out your textbook now. Can you see this, your textbook? Everyone is having, I hope. Okay. And follow this one and that. So he says about face feelings. When you are happy, what is your feeling of that one? You say that. When you are serious, will you laugh like that? No. You'll be very serious and you'll not laugh that. And you'll be like moody of a phase of that one. So he says, all like we have Navarasas we have, right? And that's what he want to say that one. Now, it affects even our emotions and moods. But what effects we are having it on defined as a broad range of feelings that people experience for a long time. Of they're having a broad range of feelings. If somebody says that one, like, hey, how are you, man? Then if you are a sir, how can you say to the sir that one, hey, how are you, man? You can't say that one, right? You have some like dignity you should maintain over there, and respect to the sir and everyone. So that goes on over here. Defined as a broad range of feelings that people experiences, and affect can be experienced in the form of emotions or moods. If somebody says that one seriously of your husband or your wife or your brother, your father, anyone, they have scolded you, what you'll do? You'll take, okay, it's like you'll take that. You'll be observing their face first and what emotion they are saying it, or caused by specific event, very brief in a duration. It's a second or a minute. It's a other thing out. But very suddenly, your happy face will become into a, it attracts with the emotion. It has taken to the emotion, and you are now come down over there. Now, for example, you got a good marks, and you say that one, see, I got a good marks and everything. If somebody says one, so what I have to do? Huh? And then suddenly, what is this person? In a second, you have changed your mood. Am I right? This is what we call. Now, a specific and a numerous in nature, many specific emotions such as anger, fear, sadness, happiness, and surprise and disgust. So these all the emotions will be changing in your face, and you'll be showing your expressions over there. Actions oriented in nature. However, you have learned that when I am serious, how should my face will be there, and how I'm going to give my face, right? So me, some people may like that, even that serious face. Some people will not like it. Why you are so serious, man? And why you see, when we are just working very seriously, some people are very jolly people. They always cracks the jokes, and they always just cracks the jokes, and they laugh at every situation. They laugh, and they want to prove that I can laugh at I'm ready to laugh at every time, and I can laugh in any mood of that one. But sometimes it hurts them even, the other people also. Cause is often general and unclear, last longer than emotions. Yes, emotions maybe for some time, but here maybe it's like for hours, long last longer for that one. It is not for some time. If you have scolded your sister before the festival of Raki, and how your sister mood is? Is she good in the same way? No, she's very dull and she's very moody and she will not talk with you. So how this reacts out, right? More generally, two dimensions: positive effect and a negative effect. Maybe you have said you to your sister that you're a very good sister to me. The God has given me a very good sister. Then she feels very happy and she will be eagerly waiting for next day. So when the sun rises and when my brother, I'll be tying a Rakhi to my brother. So emotions will be a different, like effects, positive effect or a negative effect. According to the moods, it will be going on, right? Generally, not indicated by distinct expressions. See, when you are moody, you'll be expressing anything. You're moody, that's it. You'll be sitting like this. You not have any expressions out there. This is in cognitive in nature. If like emotions, you're showing expressions. In a moody, you're not showing any expressions. You got the point? Clear? I'm a clear for you?
Yes, yes, sir.
Sir, can you explain once again, sir?
Which one, ma? Which concept you need that one? Effects you need or moods you need?
Effects, sir.
Effects is defined as a broad range of, like, see, the people will be experiencing for a, if your neighbor is there, you'll be not talking from to him from a long days. Am I right? It may affect you because of that one. Once at some time you are very emotional, you are very busy, and he was just laughing at you, and you have he cracked a joke at you, and you got a very serious on him, and it takes a broad range of a feeling that he never talks with you again. If you say, hello, Ramarav garu, how are you? Are you fine? And he will be in such a mood that, see, we should not talk with this fellow. Why? Because it affects of that one. Okay, it can be experienced in the form of emotions or moods. So you should be very careful with your emotions and moods. Now you got clear? Hello. Okay, fine, done then.
Yeah, yes, sir.
So, thank you. So he is a Darwin. Actually, he said evolution theory, but he was a very great personality. Emotions are adaptive. Means we take we adapt some emotions. When your teacher, you ask some question in a school time to your teacher, and teacher may shout at you that, hey, first what I said, you learn that one. Huh? What you're asking a doubts, they may be saying that one. When
We
you
have
become a teacher, if a student is asking the same question to you, what do you answer? What do you answer? Hey, hello, sit properly. What you are doing? I gave you already homework. You did your homework? No, you do it first. So you also same. You are same carrying that emotion because it is an adaptive because of that one. Darwin speculated that our ancestors communicated with facial expressions in the absence of language. In those days, when our ancestors are there was no language. A particular language is not there. So what they have to do? Only with no
huh?
language, they have to use their body expressions, body language, and they used to say that one. Non-verbal facial expression. See, if you say, hi, sir, how are you? Now you say without saying that one, what is this? You have may now nowadays people may think that you know how to talk, but you are using non-verbal expression. Then they may think that you are scolding him or you are abusing him. So why they have used that body language and the facial expressions? Because our ancestors to not having any particular language, to our ancestors survival, they have done all these things. Okay. Now, this picture is not so clear. Please go into the textbook and page number 45. We have a basic sets of emotions we are having. Page number 44 we are having. You can observe over here. Page number 44, my dear students. Yes. Now, here he says that one. Like we have like love, we have we surprise, and we are having some hatredness on other people also. How this structure moves of that one? Here he's saying, you see, high positive effects and low negative effects, and low positive effects, okay, and high negative effects. What does they do on? What does they? Like high positive, see, alert, excited, elated, happy. So you will be, when you're having a high positive effect, means your mood is good, you're happy, then what you are, you're always alert. If anybody is talking, you are very alert and you start listening it out. Yes, sir. And you will be that one. And you will be excited over there. You don't ever have like a, exhausted. You'll be having very excited, very, very happy, and you're ready to listen it out. And this happy also you're having over there. Now, low negative effect we are having content and serene and relax and calm. Means we are not having any like negative effect. It's very low. Means nobody scolded you, nobody said nothing to you, and you are very calm, very relaxed, and you are very content towards that one. You'll be concentrating only on the content. Now coming to the point of again, low positive effect means where the people is not like you and you are just going to class or any party or anywhere you're going and nobody is receiving you there, you think that one, you have a low positive affect, you are having it out. Okay. Shh, shh. Likta? Okay, low positive affect you are having, then what you do, you are very sad, depressed, and you're bored, right? You're going to party, you went to the marriage party at a function. And nobody said, hey, hi, Krishna, when you came? Hi, Jyoti, when you came? Ah, okay, are you fine? Okay, then, okay. Because nobody is asking you. If you say, sir, hi, sir, I'm Jyoti, so what? So what? Then how you are? You're happy over there? If you say, Krishna, how are you? You're there? Venkat Srikant, you're happy? Nobody is just saying a hi to you or nobody is communicating with you. You're sad over there. You're depressed over there. You're bored. Okay, and you are exhausted over the cheek. What is these things out all? Fatigued means you're exhausted. Then I don't want to attend to any type of functions. This is what is going on over here. Like next, high negative effect you are having it all means this where you're going there, you are having high negative effect. At the time, you are very nervous. For example, you are going onto the stage and you want to talk on the stage, and where 10,000 people are sitting and you are very nervous over there. Sir, I have to. And you're stressed over there. You're upset over there. You become very like demotivated over there. And you said you want to talk a lot. You are prepared pages, 4 pages, 5 pages. You are prepared, and you said at the down of the stage, you said, "Sir, I'm going to give a speech, sir, today." When you come onto the stage, what happens over there? You're very dull, and you say, "Sir, sorry, sir, I can't give, sir. So many people are seeing me." Has it because high negative effect over there? Means inside you, it is not the people seeing you on there. Now let us move to the other one. Any doubts in this one now, children? Okay. Our
No, sir.
behavior, thank you. Our behavior always, it's been a triangularly we have it on. If your behavior is good, okay, if you're emotionally very good and very happy over there, and your behavior is good, you're just saying hi, bye, and you're communicating with everyone very happily, then what is your mind? Everybody says that he's very good mindset, he's very good person. Okay. And how is your body you'll be? It's in a rest and it's in a calm way. For example, if you take it as an anger, you take it out. Every time you will be not in a good mood or a good emotion, you have that one. Sometimes you are angry. Why? Because your boss has scolded you for something. And ma, honey. So you urge to shout. Your boss has shouted and he throwed this file like this, he throwed. And what you do? You just put your anger and you want to show your anger on the other people of your lower staff, what you are having it all, right? So you'll be shouting on that one. Hey, Raju, coffee this crap. What is that one? So you'll be showing your anger over there. What happens, sir? Every time you are cool, today you are, then you'll be banging him like anything, right? So urge to shout, he's saying it all. And for example, what he is doing in a urge to shout, here you can take and heart racing. What heart racing? Your heart rate will be high. It's not in a cool way, right? So this is what in a triangle he takes out. Now, you're sad, very sad you are. Now, urge to stay at home because you don't want to go, you don't want to meet something you have lost or something you have, you are very sad because of some other reason. And your eyes are having a tears and you're not so happy. If somebody makes you to laugh also, you'll have a same mood of that sadness and everything. Then you urge to stay at only home. Avoid socializing. Means you don't want to visit in the social over there. Now, what is your heart will be? It's a very heaviness. It is filled with a heaviness and that one. I am going to miss her or I'm going to miss him. I'm going to miss the party. I'm going to miss something else. So this happens over there. Now, what we should do when we are having like a great anger or anything, we should trigger it ourselves. See, if you are not triggering, before you are not triggering it out, the situation is different. If you trigger your emotions and you make it autopilot reaction, means if you are having a great anger also, and you're saying you're just controlling it out, you're balancing it out, and you're just saying you're talking very good mood, in a very good mood, you're talking to the people and you're having a good pleasing manner you are having with the people. It's very good. See, it's a simple phenomena that when there was a power, okay, power fluctuations, like this emotion he has seen, right? Fluctuation you are having it all. What does our MCP do? It triggers itself. So same way, when other people is scolding you, other people is not understanding you, or your situation is not good, you have to trigger and you have to balance your emotion. Okay, your emotional reaction should be in a balanced way. An autopilot reaction should be there. You should not give the same reactions to the people, right? Then after your life will be a very good for that one. Now, what will happen, sir? What will happen if we are serious? We are anger and we are emotionally very imbalanced on that day. The stress will grow on. See here, the stress is there and it affects your body. In a body, the changes will be there. Headache, first one. Fatigue means your looks like you're exhausted a lot. And shortness of a breath. You'll not take a breath properly. Okay. Suppressed immunity means you're not having a good immunity at that one. And muscle tensions, some muscle tensions and everything you'll be having over there. Now, and what about your, like at the time, what is your emotion of that one? You're having a depression. Okay. And you're having a low self-esteem, means you're not having a confidence at the time. Lack of confidence you're having. Okay. Irritation or irritability will be having, your anger will be growing. Now, what about your behavioral things of your sleeping of that? Insomnia means you'll be not getting a sleep at night. Addictions you'll be having. Sometimes you want to smoke, and you want to, when you are in a tense, when you are having a stress, you will go for a smoking, or you'll go for a drinking alcohol or something else. Risky behaviors you'll be having. Loss of appetite, whatever you eat, and the appetite will have like a upset appetite, you'll be having it. Restlessness, you not have a rest at all. What about your mind status at that time? Depression, a great depression you'll be having. And if anybody asks you any question, you'll be having such a confusion you'll be having. So to say yes or no, this is what. And impaired judgment, you'll be not having a perfect judgment. You'll be having a judgment like, no, yes, yeah, this one. You're worried a lot. You're reactive for everything. You're not like, see, you're having a stress, so somebody, a baby is crying or something has happened, or your maid has not cleaned it properly, and you react in a very sharp way, that, and you'll shout on them so that they will not visit your home next day. Or your own baby, or own your mother or your sister will not come to you, because such a things you will be having at the time. So please don't be in a stress way. Anger management. Yes, we have to control our anger, and we have to manage it out. So anger provoking situations are number of our things out around our situation. When you are going on a bike, some other student or any other fellow, a rogue fellow or someone, they will cut and they will horn, they will horn, and they will be having different type of horrors they're having. So they'll be provoking an anger to you. No, you should not go for that one. There are internal causes also there. Anger provoking situations, then you'll get a frustration, irritations you'll get, and you'll use abuse language. Really, when some people are uh, provoking you in that way, so automatically our own language is that it comes out, and you'll use your abuse language. Why? Because to down them, to make them a down, and to make them a calm first. Huh. Now, anger management techniques, what you have to do. If you're going on a bike, you have a tension, and you have some stress or that one, and they provoked your anger, you stop for a while. Stop for a while. Don't smoke or something else. Take a deep breath for some time. So here you can say that one. Leave the place if possible. Count to 20 to 1 in a decreasing manner. If you are not getting into decreased way, count to 100 to 1 again. And relaxation. Do some breathing exercise. I mean, I'm not asking to stop your bike or sit on a stone and you don't say that, but you just relax at the time. Cognitive restructuring means you just give some instructions, re-instructions, that your cognitive will get cool down and calm down. Okay, keep a journal, keep using your humors for some time with your friends or something. Okay, and keep a pet at home. Share with your friends if you got an anger today, and if your boss has scolded you, discuss with your wife, discuss with your friend, discuss with anyone, so that your anger will be going away. Okay, keeping a pet. See, when you're coming home, when you're visiting home, back to the home again from your job, if you see the pet, they're very lovely. So go with that one. Create more empathy. Do yoga, meditation. Or if you like a swimming, you want to go out, okay, go. And other some relaxation programs, you can do it out. Okay. Now, how to manage your stress? Now we have said this one we have said you already. Just now I have explained you. So make that one. Sir, I'm not having stress. You may say that one. See, as we talked that one, you have appetite, a loss of appetite, or you have a headache, or you are exhausted, look like exhausted, then you are in a stress. Now you have to go for a breathe, get out of your head. Okay, take out from over there, move away from over there. And eat a good food, a nutritious food, and have a good sleep, and dial whatever you want to do, that you do that one. Really, a life is stressful. Your priority is to do what you can minimize its impact. Means try to minimize its impact. It may have in a great way it will be, but minimize it all. Just ignore it out, your stress, and just enjoy with some jokes or something else of that one. Okay. Anxiety, yes. And this one, anxiety, please take out your page, I have seen you very good example of your anxiety yesterday. So yes, so everybody is having anxiety and they say that one, I'm not having anxiety. For example, you're a male, you're a gent, and you're going on a road. Some people, you can see this type of a people. And if at night, at midnight, you're going, and a group of 4 or 6 people are following at back of you, and you're having some valuables or something you're having, you think it out. And you may have such a anxiety, you'll have it out that these people are just following me. They may be a chain snatchers, or they may be a robbers, they may be a thieves, and they will kill me. They will take my jewelry. They take my life. And what happened to my child? What happened to my children and to my wife? They'll be alone. And who will take care of my children? Say, why to think up to there over there? Some people think in that way. He has given in a page number 55, 4.11. You can see this is over anxiety. You people are having it out of that, thinking too much about that small situation. And what you'll do at the time, you'll hide in a secret place when they come and ask, why you are hiding over here, man? Then you may say that one, see, you are following me. I know why you are following me. I know it very perfectly, because you want to take my money. You want to see, did they ask you? You are just giving information out of your anxiety. Because of your anxiety, you are giving it out. So you're having anxiety because of your stress or worried over there. And your imagination is in a wrong way. Why do you think that the other people are bad and you are good? When you think that you are very good and other people are very bad, you may have this stress or something else, right? So avoid such things out. So the symptoms of like that, you will have that. There are many type of anxieties of things people are having it on. Control your imagination and accept whatever is happening. You just see, observe it at first, accept the reality, what is going over there, and act normally. Why you are acting abnormally? You are acting why? No need of that one. It's out of your anxiety. You are acting that way. If somebody is saying something, why you become very like things of that, I'm like this, I'm like that. Why you want to explain? You see, some people, when they say that one, I met yesterday Mr. Prime Minister, I thought, I also met today. He has not met, he has not done. Why you talk of that one? Be in a reality, my dear. So causes of anxiety is that one, that it offends combination of factors that can lead a person developing anxiety. You are yourself developing an anxiety over there. Please don't do that one. Okay, get relaxed. And see, you may, people will be asking, this is what you are having. Now, last slide. Yeah, any doubts you people are having now? You can ask me. Any doubts?
Nothing, sir.
No, sir, everything is.
Yes, ma.
Sir, can you share that PPT in WhatsApp, sir, if possible?
I know. I am expecting this question. Why?
Sorry,
Because
sir.
you see, no, not a problem. You're
Yeah.
asking is not a problem. I answered you. Don't worry about it all. See, your test book is such a great one. You know one thing? I am also BRAOU student. And I preferred only a test book. By the God's sake, I never touched any book. You know what is the technique to pass your examination? Just these headings you're having. You read every headings. What I have
We need
shared
to
now.
make the notes by learning every time.
Yes, yes. Make a note making, we call. Make a note making, and the model questions you are having. You just go with that one. And glossary means the vocabulary what you are having it out. You just be get with that one, ready with that one. Okay, don't worry about that one. You'll be get passed in a very good way. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sir. Thank
Last
you.
class we'll be discussing if you want anything after. Okay.
Sir, you are from Hyderabad institution only, na, sir?
Yeah, I'm from BRAOU here, Hyderabad only.
Yeah, okay, sir. Done.
Yeah. Okay. Now let us go for the second one. The next one, block 2, soft skills. Please come back over there with page number 61. You just see over there and take out your 63 page number. So I want to share the other one. Stop sharing over here. We'll share the other one. Now, can you see this one now, everybody? Yes.
Yes,
Now
sir.
you got now, you see.
Yes, sir.
Now, we are having Unit 5, Block 2, soft skills. They are very, very, very important to learn soft skills. And the first one in that one is our communication skills. Okay. Now, communication skills, what they are. So interpersonal skills are skills you use when you interact with the people. In other words, the way you interact with the people. Yes. Interpersonal skills means in the communication skills, the first point is that one you are is having interpersonal skills you are having. Means whatever you are having, the skills inside, right? Then you are having that one and you are going to interact only with that skills. If you manipulate or if you act before the people, what do they say? Hello, stop acting, okay? Be calm. You be yourself, man. Why you are acting? Huh? So they will be saying, in other words, the way you interact with the people, that how you're talking. A happy, friendly person who communicates well with others has a good interpersonal skills. Communicate with them very happily. Why do you want to act? If you are a madam, if you are a teacher, if you are having a great love, a great respect on a madam or a teacher, or your professor, your father, and anyone, interact with them very happily, having a good interpersonal skills out there. A person who is always complaining and angry doesn't. So always the people who are complaining on him and you're going to him and you're showing over respect and you're acting before him, then he comes to know that one, that what you are then. So please be maintain your interpersonal skills. Presentation. Following are the steps in preparing effective presentation. Like, see, when you want to present, first plan it, then prepare. Practice once or twice, then present. Simply, if I am not planning your slides or anything, if I am not preparing first, and if I am not practicing it out, how could I present to you the people? In every situation, and every presentation, you need this. Plan, prepare, practice, and present. Where are you there? And writing skills are very important. Writing skills refers to the ability to convey ideas, information, emotions effectively and coherently with your text, written text. So sometimes you are very serious with a person and you don't want to talk. You can write a letter because I got very emotionally this one and my mood is not good and like I don't like your ideas and I don't like your way of your attitude. You can write in a piece of a paper and a good paper, not a piece of amebia paper, not a good paper, A4 paper or something. You can write and you can show them and you can convey them that what you are having in your minds. Okay, from understanding a grammar and to a punctuation, organize ideas coherently. First, you should have some grammar, a basic grammar. Okay, or no need of a punctuations or inverted commas or that so and so. Only that one. Effective writing also involves writing the ideal way of intended audience. Means what the audience are looking for that one, what the audience mean for that one. You just give that. And grammar proficiency and editing and proofreading. See, when you are having, avoid grammatical errors. You want to convey your idea or your whatever you have like pain or something else you're having it or you want to leave or you want to something, but you have to write a letter to your boss. Then what you have to do? Don't write a spelling mistakes over there. Don't write a grammatical mistake over there. Rather than understanding your idea or information, what does he do? he just rejects that one. You don't know how to frame a sentence also. Such a grammatical errors you are having. But it should be understood clearly and easily by the readers. That was the main thing for you have to maintain. Editing and proofreading. So many people, even like in your child or when you're writing your degree examinations also now, you write and but you never find a time to read it out even. Why? Because till last time, what you'll do, till 1 minute is there, you'll be saying, sir, 2 minutes, sir. I'll be giving a paper, sir. Then when you'll read it out, if you're writing anything, please write it fast and go for a proofreading once. Okay? Don't draw lines, my dear. You're not a kid. You're not a kid, my dear. Please concentrate on the lesson. Take it away. Okay. And see, before completion, you need to revive your work multiple times, catching and correcting errors to ensure a clarity and accuracy. What the clarity you're having, what accuracy you're having, you need that one. Now, what is open communication? Refers to the ability of individual freely convey their thoughts, ideas, and to each other within a corporate environment and organization can foster open communication by actively promoting all employees to share their feedbacks and opinions. So you like, if you are hungry, what do you say to your boss? Sir, it's my time for to have a lunch. Now you have to say that you have to open your mindness and you have to say that, sir, I'm hungry. Can I complete my task after my lunch or post lunch? You can ask, you can share your feelings. Why do you scared to even say your feelings or your ideas, your thoughts? What may be, it may be a corporate environment, an organization or anything. You first open your communication by actively promoting. So, by having all the employees and just chill out with the employees and you just give your feedbacks and your opinions without any scared feeling. Okay? Don't think that what he will think, what if I am saying that one, the next time they will be targeting me. What is that one? If they want to target, if you're not giving an open communication also, they will target. So don't do that one. Okay? Be an opener after that. Effective listening. So many people are having such a things out that they never listen. We are very bad in listening first. Why? Because after listening one or two sentences, we say that, sir, we know that one, sir. No. If it is an effective listening, so many things will be in effective listening for us. Listening means paying attention and focusing with the intention of understanding. First, you should have an intent to understand, right? And responding appropriately. You're not listening. You're not keeping concentration, means focus you're not keeping. You're not attentive over there. You're sitting over here in the class. You're thinking about children or about the other things and about the things. And once in a week, you come over here for the class and you say that, sir, we'll pass the examination. How? You have to work at least 1 hour a day. Then only you'll get. Right? Now, in the same way, you have to go with the working at every time and you have to listen it out. Listening requires a concentration so that brain process meaning from a words and a sentences. But he's saying it out. Listening requires first a concentration. So if you are listening here, you're having earpods in your ears and you're just talking with somebody when I am explaining you, you can only listen, but you cannot pay a concentration over here on this sentence. So keep your brain over there and concentrate so that your brain process meaning from words and sentences. What is a word and what is a sentence? You'll be understanding it very clearly. When you're writing exam, you'll be writing continuously. You'll be writing. Why? Because you have listened here very carefully. That was the main. Types of listening. Yes, there is an active listening, passive listening, selective listening, attentive listening, critical listening, and content listening. So there are so many types of that listening it out you have. Now let us come to the active. We'll discuss on one or two this one. It is also called paraphrasing and emphatic listening. Means in perfectly what the word you're listening and what the things you're listening, what the content you're listening, you'll be having such a concentration on that one. The advantages of listening. Active listening shows a respect to the speaker. When the speaker is talking, if you are listening in such a way, Means it is online. Okay, you're not switching on your audio videos. It's okay. But when you are in a class or when you are in a meeting, if you say that one, hi sir, yes sir, what is this? Does it show the respect? Is it an active way of listening? No. Don't show your laziness when you're sitting before your speaker or your teacher or your father, anyone, right? Active listening helps the listener stay focused on the conversation, how the conversation is made and how the people are talking and what they are talking, to remember what he or she hears. Means now you're listening actively, then you remember it for a long time, not only for the exam. Exam is a simple task when you're listening the class properly. So that happens over there. Clear? So active listening is very important to and stay focused on the conversation. Passive listening. Passive listening refers to inert or indifferent listening. Passive listening, it must be emphasized, is a negative listening behavior. Means, as I said, when a teacher is teaching you in school times, you see, or a college, the children will be talking. They'll be sitting here and they'll be talking with themselves, the friend, they'll be talking. And what does the teacher shout? Hello, please be silent. So how many times? It is, however, useful when a student engaged in a serious private study has to content with the music playing nearby, which he listens to passively. You see, really, when we are listening, okay, somebody is having a Teenmar or somebody is having a music allowed of that one. If I am teaching you here, then what happens over here? You'll be listening passively only, right? For example, we allowed your audios, everybody enabled your audios, and your children will be crying, somebody will be saying over there, somebody is traveling. So all the sounds in the class. Now your listening is passively, but it is irritating the way it will be there. Now, whatever you're having, like you want to study over here. What is that one then? You will listen some audios or something else and very passively you'll be listening it out. Right? You'll be reading also passively only. Yes, questioning. Questioning is very good habit. So why it is a very good habit? I'm saying you want effective questioning, it should be there. Like, okay, you're not asking me today questions one. Okay, page number 66. Effective questioning. You should make that one. To obtain, here he has given, see page number 66. Obtain information, start a conversation, test understanding, draw some into a conversation, and show interest in a person, seek a support or agreement. Means these all are the advantages what we are having it of. In here also saying during
Sir,
the
66 na, sir, page number?
66.
Yeah, okay.
You have seen over there? Okay. Now,
Yes, sir.
good. So if you are listening it out, means properly, then only you are having the way of effective questioning it out. If you're not listening anything, what do you ask? Sir is saying something, we are listening something. When you are listening, it is very good. Okay, but after that, you don't remember anything. During the lesson, asking questions during a lesson is the most effective and most needed for retention. Okay, so for that retentions is that one what you revise it out again. Sir, is it a correct? Is it a wrong? Sir, I thought on this one. No, Baba, your perspective is different. You have to understand in this way. Advantages is participating, clarification of your doubts, and you're having a progress you're having, and you'll be adjusting that, okay, my perspective is wrong over there on that topic that you have to do. You should not have that one. Means unnecessarily you're not listening anything and you started questioning the teacher or anyone. It's a time waste. You lost interest and you have a deviation. Why? You will be losing interest. Why? Because you have not listened when the teacher said. And why you are having a deviation? Hey, waste. That's are not teachers very nicely. Waste. Why? Because you're not listening it properly. If you listen it only, then you can have a good effective of questioning. Types of questions. Open-minded. From a comments to essays. Example, what were the most important wars found in the history of the United States? What was your high school experience like? So these all are that. In those days, what are they are like, you'll be started saying it out, sir, this fights has this wars, so many wars, and the school experiences was like this, and you'll be having it out. This is called open-ended, means you'll be opening it out and it will be ending at the same time. But closed-ended is that yes or no, multiple choice. How it is out? See, what is your favorite ice cream? Chocolate, vanilla, or mint chocolate chip? Anything you'll be selecting, only one you'll be selecting over there. Right? So this is what. What is a reflecting? Reflecting is a process of paraphrasing and restating of both the feelings, the words of the speaker. Means when a teacher is talking in your childhood or in your classes or anywhere, what you'll be doing? You'll be observing a teacher. We have observed our math teacher, we have observed our social teacher, our English teacher, we have observed. Why? Because we have just observing them, how the speaker, how they speak out. The purpose of reflecting are to allow the speaker to hear their own thoughts, to focus on what they say and feel. I mean, what they are saying and what we are focusing on that one, and we finally we listen them and we'll have a feel of that. You know, when you are talking, even sometimes to your students, if you are a teacher, you may have your uh, just representing or replicating your teachers. And you'll be showing how your teacher used to talk at the time. So that's happened. So there. Fine. Now, clarifying. Clarification involves offering a back to a speaker the essential meaning as understood by the listener. Yes, what is a clarification? If I am talking and I am teaching, I so-called Divakar sir, I cleared my lessons and everything, and I'm not having clarification because I'm not clarifying anyone doubts. If somebody asks, you see that I've completed, what is this one? It should be understand by the listener. If a listener is not understanding it, what is the purpose that one of that what they have just said? Thereby checking that listeners' understanding is correct. Resolving any areas of confusion or misunderstanding is correct. A teacher or a speaker or a leader, what they have to do? They have to clarify their doubts. Completing a subject is different. Clarifying their doubts is different, because you have to say in such a way, each and every point they should understand it all. Then only they'll get a good clarification. Some students are lacking with the mathematics, like they'll have feel very headache of the mathematics because they're having some doubts. They'll be not be cleared. Then they'll be getting headache. If you are, I'm not explaining you clearly if this one, what you'll feel, sir, what is this, sir? You're saying okay, but it's confusion, sir. Why it gets you? When we are not talking and we are not clarifying clearly, then you get a doubt. So understanding is correct and resolving any areas of confusion or misunderstandings. I said you, misunderstandings means you're having like what we are having, perspective, different type of perspective. You have different type of perspective on the same concept. When teacher explains you and clears your doubts, then you just have your positive type of things out on that concept, and your doubts has cleared over there. Summarizing should be done at the end of conversation, although sometimes it may be appropriate midway as a way of drawing together. When we are summarizing it out, the conversation, although sometimes it may be appropriately, but different threads will be there. From this corner will be taking and this corner will be taken. We'll be explaining you that one. And at the start of a conversation, it is useful to summarize any previous discussions or meetings, as it helps to provide focus. Yes, what we have to do, as we have because it is useful to summarize any previous discussion. What was the serial? You see, you have seen some women's, okay, ladies will be watching serials. Nowadays, gents are also. Your internet is not unstable. What is that? Okay. Okay. You'll be watching a serials. Now, have you seen any radios? Or in movies, or like when you're seeing other serials, they'll be saying the Krishna will marry Radha, or he will do that one.
Yes.
Always there was dialogues or something else. So they'll be recapping it out. Any meeting, any class, anything, it should be recapped and it should be summarized, any previous discussions or meeting, as it helps to provide us focus. Okay. Now, effective speaking. So everybody knows that we can, somebody have a confidence and some people will be not having a confidence to speak out. Good. Well, why you have that? Whenever you're speaking, you'll be speaking whatever you want, blah, 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 blah. I do remember in my class, in BRAOU, Ambedkar classes, when I'm a student, I was listening. Still, I'm a student. Means ever be learning of that, and everyone is student. So in my first class, one ma'am explained me, Madhuri ma'am, our HOD, Rajita Madhuri ma'am. She explained me one thing, that talking effectively is different, but you should know, okay, that what you are speaking before. Means think before you speak. Because the people who are sitting in the chairs, you're standing on the stage, on the dais, but the people are, the wisest people are sitting over there. Maybe or may not be. You should think before you speak. Know your message very clearly, what you want to speak out. Don't come over there and don't speak blah, 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 blah. Don't do that one. Know something about the audience. See, this is a line, what my ma'am said me that on that day. Know something about the audience. Actually, what the audience is, that they're a potential audience, or they're a mass audience, or they don't have a knowledge on the concept. Sometimes they don't have a knowledge on Corona. When Corona started, they don't have an idea on a Zoom classes. We trained a number of people. So we should know that how the audience are there. Get the easier points. Then it's easier for the listeners to remember what you said. So don't give a biggest examples of that one, or don't do use genres, different type of genres and everything. Use a language and simple words. Use the easier points that they remember for a long time. Give a importance to the subject and voice. Should be clear and sweet. The voice should be very clear and very sweet. Okay. Illustrate with the examples. If you're seeing that one, you have to illustrate with the examples like this. Stick to the time schedule, have the facts, and respond well to questions. So when they are asking a questions to you, how many times should I say? Sit, or you're not listening properly. Don't say that one. You explain them. That is called effective speaking. Okay. Verbal communication.
Sir, and one thing, sir, effectivity communication is also same, na, sir? Speaking skills?
Yeah. They are same.
Same only, na, sir? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, here verbal communication is a process. We are having the same, you are having, see, examples of that one, same. Okay, so having a phone call or speaking in a meeting, giving a speech to a group of people, teaching an in-person class, ordering a food at a restaurant, asking for a direction to the street, giving a person in feedback. Whatever you're saying, this one, all these all are verbal communications. Now you should have a good skills, effective verbal communications. Projecting your voice, as I said you, volume modulation, tone modulation you should have. Means you should talk in a good tone. If you have, no, talk perfectly over there. Active listening, you have to listen when speakers or the audience are talking, if they are questioning you. Okay, appropriate humor. Don't do that humor that other people or some TV serials or some comedy serials will be going on. Don't play such a nonsense jokes. Okay, strategic pauses should be there. Means it should be have a meaning of that one. When you're giving some pause, it should be there. Because see, when you're talking, it includes oral exchange of concepts, emotions, and knowledge. So you should be listened very carefully, and you have to talk. So barriers to communications. So many people are having some barriers to talk of that. What they have is like interference or noise they'll be having. They're not having a good like a surrounding. Is anything gets in the way of a clear communication between a sender and receiver. For example, you are traveling on a bike and somebody called you from a home in an emergency. and you're not properly listening it out, then it is not a proper way of communication, right? You're having some barrier over there, a noise you're having over there. Barriers communication can be physical, emotional, or language based, means linguistic, psychological, or a gender or a culture. Anything you may be out. Physical barriers. Sometimes you may be tired, you'll be having a tiredness, and somebody will be saying, say what happened, other things. It's also a physical barrier. And hearing, sight, or speech a problem means when they're talking, the signals are not proper or anything. Environment. Okay. Technical problems you'll be having, as we talked, grammar. When people are speaking of grammar, you should think about that one. Spellings, punctuations, or sentence structure, whatever you're talking and how you're talking. So you have to be very careful when you do that. Now, linguistic or languages barriers. Not knowing the language. You don't know the language. You know only Telugu, Hindi, English. You went to some Karnataka and you don't know. Besidre, sir. They will be saying it. What Besidre? I don't know. So you should know that one. Like if you don't know language, it is also one of the barrier. Okay, for Telugu people, they don't know that kya saab kaise ho? They don't know. They think other thing out. The fluency of one language on another. So your language fluency, how it is out, your accent. So going to a mass people, and if you say how are you? Are you fine? What is this one? They'll be saying, what, sir? We are not understanding, sir. They'll be saying in Telugu. Because differing abilities with the language. So you're having abilities of differing of that with the language. Tone, jargons, using a different meanings or great words of that one. There may be also barriers because you should know the audience. If you are talking with a professor, you can use your good words and everything it out. Varying responses to words, what the words they are talking, how they are talking, and what it varies over there. Causes of barriers. Inappropriate voice, unsuitable channels, inappropriate messages, attentions, distractions. Okay, in attentions, there'll be some distractions will be there that they may not understand. You don't feel that one. Why they're not understanding? I'm able to understand. They're feeling like a barriers. Difference between non-verbal communication and the words. Sometimes there'll be a non-verbal, not verbal, because they'll be not saying by mouth. Okay, communication and words, there'll be a different of that. Different culture, backgrounds, and languages. They're having. So if you go to some area of a Srikakulam language, there are different accents of language, their background, because of their background, their culture, and everything. So let us map. Any questions for you people are having now?
No, sir.
Anybody?
No, sir.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Exactly. You can ask, my dear.
Totally, we have a 6 units now, sir.
Yes, ma.
Yeah, in these 6 units, how should we learn, sir? On only important chapters, mainly. So 60% of chapter.
Not like that. See, if you are something you're reading a six, only a half percentage. If the other questions cross, then what you do then? So you read every topic, like I said you, right? I'll be saying you techniques like, see, non-verbal communication is there. What you're
Okay.
learning here, non-verbal communication and causes of barriers. You understand it out. That's it. Don't fix to one mindset, my dear, that I have to read only 60% or a 40%. You want a good percentage in your graduation, right?
Yes, sir.
Then only concept based you'll be there. Miss, it's a
Yeah.
secret. Open
Yeah.
secret.
Yeah, okay, sir. Thank you.
I'm not hurting you, right?
Yeah, no, sir.
That's
Not
okay.
like that. Yeah.
Okay, good. And you're having this one? A small break. I'll be back. 2 seconds.
Yeah, okay.
Amma, ఒకసారి నోట్ ఇవ్వ.
ఇందులో అందరు తెలుగు
English.
తెలుగు
Now, we go for the other chapter. In a block 2, we are having thought and behavior. That's a very good one.
సార్ వన్ డౌట్ అడగొచ్చా?
You can ask, ma. You can ask me. Not a problem.
సార్ నేను తెలుగు మీడియం.
Okay.
ఈ ఇంగ్లీష్ మీడియంలో ఉంది కదా, మేము తెలుగులో రాయాలా ఇంగ్లీష్లో రాయాలా అర్థం కావడం లేదు సార్.
You have to write only in English, ma.
తెలుగులో రాయొద్దా సార్?
Like, I'll find out a solution with a madam. I don't know. I'll be asking them. Okay.
ఓకే
నేను అడుగుతానమ్మా, అడిగి నేను మీకు ఒక్కసారి నేను పర్ఫెక్ట్గా నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్లో చెప్తాను. ఓకే అమ్మా? నాకు దాని మీద ఐడియా లేదు. ఐ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ ఎన్ ఐడియా, క్లియర్ ఐడియా ఆన్ దట్ వన్. ఓన్లీ ఎవ్రీ టైమ్ విల్ హ్యావ్ ఓన్లీ ఇన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ వీఆర్ హ్యావింగ్. సో లెట్ మీ ఫైండ్ ఇట్ అవుట్. నాకు తెలియకుండా అవును కాదని నేను డిక్లేర్ చేయకూడదు. ఓకే. సో ఐ విల్ బి అది ఉంటే కనుక రాయొచ్చేమో. నేను చెప్తానులేండి అప్పుడు. నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్కి యూ బీ ప్రెజెంట్ టు ద నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్. So now, children, take out your Unit 6, your page number. Are you following with the page numbers or are you just listening it out?
ఫాలోయింగ్ పేజ్ నంబర్స్.
Following, sir.
So follow the page numbers and you just try to take some notes, and when you're just capture it out, okay? If you are like slides or anything, you capture it out. If you are having a screenshot or anything, or you just note it out in the test book first. Rather than these presentations, you need to make a note making is best one. Now, Unit 6, thought and behavior. Yes, your thought process is called your thinking. What is your thinking? From where you get your thinking? Because of your attitude. Means what is your attitude? The way of you think is the consists of a cognitive rearrangement and manipulation of both information from environment and symbols stored in the long-term memory. Yes. For example, when you are going to a shopping mall, how you'll go? From where you'll enter? Where there is a board entry, you'll enter from there. No, I'm having a great attitude. I know the thinking and everything. I'll go from the exit one. Will he allow you? No. Why? Because, see, our consists of cognitive, means our brain, rearrangement of manipulations of both information from the environment and symbols stored in a long-term memory. It is done from a long term of that one. Now, thinking is the form of information process that goes on during the period between stimulus and event respond to it. That's what the information we are having. So, for example, if you have seen a person with milk tanks on his bike, okay, and aside of the bike is having a milk tanks and everything, and he's going on. What do he say? What do you say him? He's a software? No, he is a milkman. Yes. So right. So you know the symbols. You know you'll be responding to that one. This is all because of your cognitive. Your parenting, they'll be training you. Nana, this is like it's so hard. You should not touch this one. If they said that one, your child will not come over there. Am I right? If you say no, you come and they will touch, then it will hurt them. You have some symbols, you have some shapes, colors. They have been trained over that stuff. Now, modes of thinking, divergent thinking and convergent thinking. using your imaginations, like a poets and everyone, they have this type of things. Creative, horizontal thinking and brainstorming that we're having it. You can see over here. And convergent thinking, using a logic. If I say, Nana, tomorrow you have to go for the exam. Why? How? When? What exam? So these all will be. These divergent people, yes, sir. This is a concept. Okay, sir. I'll think and I'll write something else. So they will be in that one. Lateral thinking and thinking outside of the box. So these people, what they think, convergent people, they think out of side of the box. Sometimes it's very good. They think only a fact, answer, and what is the answer. So fact and fact, from every corner, the fact only they'll be thinking. They don't want whatever you mean it out. Whomever you be, you may be a prime minister, you may be a chief minister, you may be my teacher. What is a fact? That is called using a logic. Okay, also called critical, vertical, analytical, linear thinking. We call this one, all these things you see. Here, divergent, using imagination, idea. These business people will be having so much of ideas of these one things out. The logical people, they have an idea, but they're very particular of that one, right? And if somebody gives you idea, here negative is that one. If somebody gives you idea, you'll be only on that idea. You'll be not going out of the box. Fine. Now next, we'll go for that one. Sigmund Freud. Sigmund Freud is a great person. He says that one, we are going to have some dreams. Some snakes will have, some oceans will have, some black, somebody's in a night, somebody's coming with a sword or something will have it all. So dream interpretations call dreams the royal road to the subconscious, whatever it is stored in you. Some people, when they are sleeping, they get such a dream that they are jumping from one building to the other building very easily, or they're walking in the sky, like just they are walking like this. Why? Because they subconsciously they're stored in that one. They liked that one. So for that reason, they'll be getting a dreams. We dream in symbols that represents our subconscious desires. Some symbols will be having it out, or something you have seen of that one. It subconsciously fed it that one, and it will be just repeating that one. For example, you have seen some cable bridge, Dargam Cheru you have seen, and in photos you have seen. And when you're sleeping, you think that you'll have such a dream that you're having photos over there and you're having a cake cutting on that cable bridge and your all friends are enjoying with you. So this is subconsciously, it was in the mind. Dreams allows us to express the fears, desires. See, I said, now fears also you'll be having it out. Somebody with a sword, they are coming on. Okay, without a censorship of our conscious thought process. No, we don't have any censorships of that one. Hello, you should not give this dream, not that dream. Nothing is over there. Whatever in your subconscious brain, it will come out. Now, we see that reasoning, we see that. We can go for here. Now, we want to discuss one new thing out. 77 page number, please take it out of that one. You may be confused afterwards. So what I'm saying, you want, once we go at the back. Now we have said that divergent and convergent we have said. Here they have given directed thinking and indirected thinking, 76, and undirected. Directed thinking and undirected thinking. Dreams they have given, 77. Pathological thinking, have you seen that? Abnormal thinking are found among the people who are mentally ill. This is called pathological thinking. Means page number 77. Above the reasoning. And you just see over there.
6.3 reasoning.
Pathological thinking. You have that?
Pathological thinking.
Now, abnormal thinking found among the people who are mentally ill. Means they are not mentally, they are fit. So how they will be? Where you can see, for example, our parents grown up and like they have a age and they'll be repeating the words. Sometimes they'll be repeating the word, they're murmuring, they're whispering, like mama, mama, will be they doing it. They're like a pathological thinking, they'll be having it out. And they'll be repeating the same situation, same thing again and again and again and again. So types of a reasoning. Reasoning is a mental process of deriving a logically conclusion from given information or premises. So whatever you are receiving, the information from the premises, or you'll be having that mental process deriving you logically over there. So you'll be having this reasoning. And it involves critical thinking. What it is saying on, it involves critical way of thinking, it will be there. And can, through a reasoning, individual can solve problems, make decisions, and justify beliefs or actions. Why do you need this reasoning? Because of this reasoning of logical brains and logical conclusions, you can justify beliefs or actions. Is it a perfect, or is it religion beliefs or your beliefs, whatever it may be, negative beliefs or positive beliefs, you are having it all. It is a fundamental human cognitive skills used in everyday life, specialized fields alike. So whatever you are into the fields, you'll be having this cognitive and you'll be thinking about it, or according to, like, it is a fundamental human skills, cognitive skills. And deductive reasoning. There are two type of reasonings, the one we call, this starts with a general statement and uses it to reach a specific logical conclusion. Means it starts, a general statement starts, normally we're speaking it out, and finally it reaches one logical conclusion. Means it will stop over there. Means fact. Logical means fact. And a perfect answering over there. Inductive reasoning. This involves making a broad generalization from a specific observation, conclusion drawn, maybe probable, but not necessarily certain. So this is not logically closed over here, or not conclusion over here. Generally from a specific observations. I observed that. Okay, conclusion drawn, maybe probably, like, okay, it's not a problem. Uncertain, maybe a certain it is at some time of a particular, or some time of there or there. Okay, it's okay like that. Okay. Now, critical thinking, we come to the critical thinking. Please come over there. So to have your critical thinking, you should have intellectually disciplined process of actively and skillfully capitalizing, applying, analyzing. So in so many ways, you should think in such a way that you should be intellectually disciplined, and actually you should be there. Skillfully capitalization, conceptualization means what is a concept? Why it is like this? You have to think for that one. Or like synthesizing, evaluating information. Is it a correct information or a wrong information? You have to evaluate it over there as a guide to belief of actions, experiences, reflections, reasonings, communications, whatever it may be. You have to think in a proper way. Critical thinking is that assess itself. Means it is a center of all thinkings. Critical thinking means center of all things. For example, somebody says that when it's a very good apple, you may be thinking, why it is a good, it is so shiny. Have they kept a wax on this one? Maybe. It may hurt to the people. It is a hazardous, or it is a harmful to the people. Oh, you should not eat that one. This is what we have a critical thinking on that one. Critical thinking is the ability to think clearly and rationally. Just now I said about the apple. The same way, it's a clearly you're thinking, rationally you're thinking it. How all the people are thinking, and you know with that. Understanding the logic connections between the ideas. When people think in this way, some people say, Arey, you're mental. Why all this discussion you're having? You should not do over to that one. So you have to only go for that disciplined way of that. Okay, between like connection between ideas. Some people may misunderstand you, but finally they agree with you. Critical thinking might be described as the ability to engage in reflective and independent thinking. You're not dependent on anybody's thoughts or thinking. If somebody said that one, hey, children will cry like that only. You're not agreeing that. Why children will cry? They will not cry. When you're spending a time, when you're playing with them, they don't cry. We are not having a time, we are making them to stick to the rhymes and everything. They do cry. They want you badly. So this is type of a critical thinking will be there for you. In the sense of a critical thinking requires you to use your ability to reason. You should not be a lazy, or you should not think that hey, every time, see, I'm not getting good results, so let us leave it out. No, you should be have an ability to reason it out. And it is about being active learner rather than a passive recipient of it. We said that one, active listener or active learner. You should be that one. And you should not be a passive in that one. Critical thinkers rigorously question ideas. What do? They question the ideas. You got some idea, they'll be saying that one, is it correct? How it is correct? Why it is correct? Well, I'm having doubt. Please don't mind. They'll be asking in that way. And assumptions rather than accepting them at a face value. Means, so you are so cute, so you are so handsome, and he said, so we are accepting. No, they don't do that. The critical thinkers are like that. They will always seek to determine whether the ideas, arguments, and findings represent to entire picture are open, finding that they do not. Means whether these all arguments or the things are finding an answer or not, we are having a good picture or not. If they are not having, they say only one thing. Sorry, sir, I'm not convinced with you. Sorry. For example, a real estate a fellow have come and he said that one, sir, there is a land in Shadnagar. So, sir, there will be this one, that one will be. These people will be thinking how it will be. No, I'm not getting a clear picture. Sorry, I don't want this one, because they are logically it should be a perfect of that one. But never. The people are like they are just having an idea. The real estate mediators or the people are what they're having it on. They're having idea. They'll be saying it on. Here, the logical things and facts will not work over there. Critical thinkers will identify, analyze, and solve a problem systematically rather than by the institution or instinct. As I said, if the person is salesperson is speaking to you on, he has spoken whatever he want, but you will not agree. Critical thinker will never agree. If they will analyze, they'll solve the problem in a systematic way. They are not hurried to clear it out. Now come to the decision making. So you once have to go with your training on your decision making. So decision making is a study of identifying or choosing alternatives based on the values and preferences of the decision maker. So whatever you want to take a decision, you are taking in such a way that you're choosing alternatives based on the preferences of the decision maker. Means I have such a preferences as I have. For example, if you have shown a girl to the boy and you're going to marry him, look, the girl is having some preferences she is having it on. He should be a software. He should be a good person. He should be moving to an Australia in 1 or 2 days to like 2 months or 2 years. Whatever it is, she is having some. So she is a decision maker. So she'll take a decision. Decision making is one of the central activities of management. Means what it is, activities of taking a management and is used part of any process implementation. Whatever the implementation it may be, it will be taken in a perfect way. They'll be not hurried, buried, and they'll not take it out. Decision making. A decision making is one where there are different things you can do and you pick one of them. Yeah, so many things will be there. But what you want to pick, see here, they have seen the routes over here. See here, 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 here. In which route you want to go? You must have a clarity. You make a lot of decisions every day because our brain is very free. It gives our cognitive, gives us so many things. It says, and we have to construct a building, we have to buy a new car, we have to go for the jewelry. What? Logically, is it working or not? Take a correct decision. Don't engrave for all these things out. Why do we need to make a decision? To achieve your goals, perfect goals, to avoid mistakes. Because when you are clear with your right decision, then you'll be having a perfect journey to achieve your goals. If you are having a wrong decision, here we are seeing this one. Okay, so you'll be having a wrong way and you'll not achieve your goals and you'll be doing mistakes. Here you will be not doing mistakes. Okay. No one makes the right decision every time. Don't think that everyone, one of the person is very perfect. They do very good decisions and everything. Don't believe anybody. You are the correct person to decide yourself. But by developing your decision-making skills, you can increase your success rate. So by experience, you will be taking a decisions. Sometimes you may take in a wrong way. That is what that experiment you have done. It may have wasted for 5 years or 10 years. What happened, man? Nothing is, you're losing it all. But you have lost your 10 years. It will not come again. But now you can increase your success rate by taking the correct decisions. Okay. Practice it out there. Now, decision-making process. First, define a problem. What is the problem? First, define it out and clarify your objectives. You are having so many objectives. For example, I said you as objectives, what ice cream you like? Vanilla or a mint flavor or the other strawberry flavor. I like all the things. No, you have clarify just one object to anything. Identify your alternatives. What are your alternatives? Analyze the consequences. What problems you are going to face, right? And make a choice. At the last, you make a choice and make it a decision. Yes, this is my decision. Finalize it out. Decision making is the act of choosing between a number of alternatives. As I said, you have a number of alternatives you'll be having it on, but you have to choose only one. So he's a decision maker. In the wider process of a problem solving, decision making involves choosing between possible solutions to a problem. So you have to choose a possible solution to the problem. Don't like imagine yourself and don't draw pictures in the sky. And you have to take it perfectly. Now, what I come to the creative, what is creativity? Everyone likes a creativity and everyone says that I have a creative thinking and creativity. Creativity, thinking up new things. Okay, so thinking up new things always. Creativity is an act, idea, or a product. Okay, an idea or a product that changes an existing domain. Means whatever you are here in this position, it will be changing, and that transforms an existing domain into a new one. You may be with old ideas. Now you have a creative ideas, new ideas you have. Now it will be changing your position. You will be changing your brain. So cognitive and everything. Creative can be described as a discovery of something that is a novel, but also useful or relevant or economical or valuable. So you can be described as something is like a good novel to you, a book, a novel, but also useful, relevantly, like, okay, economical or so valuable it is. Somebody should have, like, one should have that one now. So what is creativity? J.P. Guilford, divergent thinking model he has given. Fluency you should have, means the way that you think. Flexibility you should have. Originality and elaboration. Now let us see that one. Preparation first. Success creations are caused by investigating, by gathering information from journals and attending a meetings, seminars, etc. See, today you have come to the class. Now, if you have prepared first, what is the page number and what is the thing, you might ask me some questions of that one. Then I would be very happy of that. Fine. So I like that. It can be achieved by gathering information from the journals, attending meetings. So you have to attend the meetings and seminars and everything. So then you'll be preparing for that one. Then your creativity will be developed for that. Incubation. Creative person allows their subconscious mind to dwell. Okay, means to dig up over a tremendous amount of ideas and information accumulated during the preparation phase. Means what he's saying it all. Whatever the person allows their subconscious mind to dwell, means to keep a concentration on different type of changes. Okay, amount of ideas, means whatever your ideas, changeable ideas you're having, different ideas you're having, and informing accumulated during the preparation of phase, means you are just implementing them or accumulating them when you need them in a preparation phase. Inside this moment, when the person is able to locate a solution to their problems. You see, if you are having a problem, what you'll do with the preparation or incubation, you will be having just locating solution to the problem. Array, this is a solution. So we can solve our problem very easily. Am I right? Generally, it is a most of the case ideas comes to person in incremental way. The person improves on solution slowly and steadily. Some people may not very fast. They steadily and slowly they develop their ideas on some in incremental way. They'll be developing their ideas. Evaluation. This phase is regarded as the most emotional trying part. See, because of that person, because of these things, or because of these feelings, one feels uncertain or insecure things about a reaction of other people, you may be evaluating in a different way. No, this trying to emotionally trying a part. It takes a part of that one, how we have to think towards that. As Krishna said to Arjuna, Arjuna says that they all are my relatives. How can I kill them? Now, this is an emotional thing that what you're trying to do that. So you have to go with that one. Elaboration. This is the most difficult step of creativity. Endeavor requires a great self-discipline, dedication, and perseverance. Yes. When you are elaborating, when Krishna said to Arjuna, Arjuna started elaborating, and it is a difficult step that creativity, endeavor requires a great discipline. Is it a correct or a wrong? A perfect or not? It's a logical thinking. Okay, what I should be the emotional and everything. You should decide that. Preparation, incubation, insight, evaluation, elaboration, we have learned. Okay, the people will be training a creativity. What is a part of creating this one? See, training a creativity means developing a confidence in you. When you will be developing your confidence, see, this time it's sometimes hard that you'll have to develop for yourself. But when a student in a school years, he must be trained these type of skills like creativity. Then he will be developing a confidence on himself. Like, yes, I can do. So this is a problem. I have to solve like this. Okay. We define creative teaching in two ways, teaching creatively or teaching for creativity. So teaching for creativity encourages a sense of a responsibility of learning. So what it is saying it says you of that responsibility of learning. It aims growing autonomy, involving a goal setting and planning, where you will be trained yourself for goal setting, planning, and the capacity of self-monitoring. You'll be monitoring yourself. Nobody will need to come and say that one, Babu, you do this thing or you do that thing. You have to manage like this. No need of that one. You'll be self-monitoring yourself. And self-assessment. You'll be taking what is my wrong and what is the right. Yes, this is the right. Then you will be self-assessment. You'll be doing it out. And self-management. You'll be managing yourself. Whatever it may be a problem, whatever the things out, you'll be learning it out. Individual brainstorming. So it is very important that you have to brainstorm yourself. Okay. You don't have to worry about other people's egos or opinions. You can be free and more creative. Don't think about all the things out. You have to get your brainstorm perfectly. Yes, I have to do this one perfectly. For individual brainstorming, choose a comfortable place to sit and think. First, what you have to do, take a comfortable place and sit over there and start brainstorming over there. Minimize the distractions. You'll be having a distractions on this one and this one. Focus on the problem at hand. What is your problem on hand you're having? At hand, you're having some problem you're having. Now you discuss about that. First, you handle that. Using a mind maps to arrange and develop ideas. Draw a mind maps and develop ideas. Then do it a brainstorming over there. Say it simply, happily over there. Okay. Group brainstorming. Like, see, you'll be having some like political parties or companies or organizations or something. They'll be having brainstorming. There is an advantage of full experience, creativity of all team members. Means even if there is a members in the office, if I call one person and I am teaching them that Babu, you should not do like this. You have to be take your assessment and you should know your mistakes. And if I'm saying them everything, then it takes me a long time. At that time, for the organization, the group brainstorming is very important. So full experience, creativity of all team members. At a time, it will be completed and they'll be getting a knowledge. When one member gets stuck with an idea, another member, creativity and experience can take idea into the next stage. For example, they have given you some work or some task with the boss been allotted, and this person is not moving, he is having a doubt. Now you'll go and he will be sharing with you, or you'll be sharing what happened to you and why you are not so creative and why you're not completing your task. As your TL, you're asking, sir, I have a doubt over here, and you will be sharing your experience, and you'll be taking your ideas and to the next stage, right? Means his work will be into the next stage. Problem solving. Recognize that there is a problem. First, solving a problem, the steps is that first recognize that and identify what type of a problem it is. Generate alternative solutions. If that is a problem, now try to generate alternative solutions. Implement chosen solutions, evaluate the solutions. Means it's a correct or wrong, you just that one. Comparison techniques for recognizing problems. Don't compare with the others. Comparison against others. Monitors or weak signals. Comparison performance with the objectives or a past performance. Don't do that. You first recognize that. Is that past it has happened? Or okay, now it is out. Okay, checklist. First, what is the problem? How it is got done. In a previously it is done and how they have solved this one. Inverse brainstorming means you yourself take a brainstorming that what is that one. And listing complaints. How many complaints have been received because this problem has arisen? Okay, now play a role playing means you have to act into that and you have to solve it out. Goal setting. Everybody is having a goal setting. Is a desire that a person's plans and commits to SU. They want it finally. You need that one. So make a goal setting. Goal setting involves the development of an action plan to motivate, guide a person or group towards a goal. Means what you think that you need one motivation for your goal setting. So you have to motivate. Self-motivation is more important. Self-esteem is more important over there. Because of confidence only, you'll be having the self-planning assessments, you'll be having it out. Then you have to go with that. Okay. Towards the goal. Now, your goals may be a short-term goal. What's there? And you have to frame a long-term goal. Now write it out. What is this, your maybe this week or a month? What is your short-term goal? Now you want to go for Salar movie. It's your short-term goal. It's not a long-term goal because the long-term it will be not there, right? So it will be can be no OTT again. So short-term goal is something you want to accomplish soon. Long-term goal, a long-term goal can be which takes a long time to achieve. Write it on a paper, a piece of a paper, stick on the wall. See every day, you'll be completing it out. You'll be achieving it out. Study skills. Yeah, here the study skills means learning a new information or formulating a new knowledge and applying in order. Means you will be inquiring and you'll be taking it out and you'll be formulating it out, right? And applying in order to develop a new skills. You'll be doing that one. So how it works over here, sir? Study skills not only when you're studies, even when you are in organization, you study about the organization. You study about the strategies over there used to improve a learning ability, which gives you a scope to learning ability. That is so important. It helps in enhancing the potential of a person by improving his ability to read. Means you're reading. When was the boss serious? And how this is a task to be completed? And what is this one? So you have to read. Study skills are essential to select and organize information when overwhelmed with various informations. Yes, you are overwhelmed with the different type of informations, but you should learn and you should be adaptability over there. Okay. And you should be very easy to go with the company, with the organization and everything it out. Clear? So any doubts you people are having?
Nothing, sir.
Okay. Are you, am I clear? I'm hurry, I'm explaining
Yes,
that.
sir, clear.
No, sir, very clear
Sir,
and
it's a clear, sir.
Clear?
Clear.
Are you
Yeah,
making
sir.
note making or anything?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you for that. And please say your friends to attend the class, okay? The next class will
Okay,
be the last class for you. January 31st, it will be there.
okay,
Oh,
sir.
Sorry, December 31st, not January 31st. December 31st. Okay.
yeah,
Okay,
okay.
sir.
Okay, sir.
So if you are coming on that day, I'll be saying Happy New Year. Not in advance now. On that day, I'll be saying in advance.
Okay,
Yeah,
sir.
See you then.
Definitely,
Have a
sir.
nice
We
Okay,
will
day.
thank you, sir.
attend
Thank you,
class.
sir.
So, see,
Thank
Ambedkar
you, sir.
classes are always a very good classes, and the books and the materials, once again, I'm saying, because I have experience, a great experience towards the book. So many people guided me to buy some materials. Nonsense it is. Don't buy any materials. Listen the classes properly and just note making and practice it every day for 1 hour. It's a shortcut and perfect result.
Okay, sir.
Fine.
Sure, sir.
So have a nice day.
Okay, sir.
Bye-bye.
Please share the PPT in
Thank
the
you,
group.
sir.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Hi, sir.
Yes.